Good evening, everyone.
Wait,
Sorry.
there we go. There we go.
Good evening, everyone. And welcome to Tales from the Yawning Portal, where a bunch of nerdy-ass guys stare at a camera and play Dungeons and Dragons. I'm Fausto, I'll be your DM for tonight, and these are our players. Ben.
Brock Adamantite, the greatest artisan in the cosmos, is here and ready to slay the dragon with my mates.
And Kevin.
And tonight I'll be playing Yinkin again, the Circle of Dreams Druid.
And Stan.
I'll be playing Tarlin, the Drow Warlock.
And Eric.
Hey, I'll be playing Alexander Radovich, the Ranger Rogue High Elf for the group.
Yeah.
Heyo.
All right. So, where were we? Our heroes have entered the Shadowfell. In fact, very more specifically, they are assaulting Nightworm Spire, the lair of the dragon, Shadow Dragon Vishtar, who apparently guards over the Pool of Souls. So many epic names here. Our heroes have already had a little kerfuffle with the dragon that has actually sent the dragon running away for her life. And apparently she's now waiting for them at the top of the spire. So our heroes went inside the spire and started to fight the many guardians that are trying to stop their advance, unsuccessfully, shall we say, as they keep making their way up the spire. So last we left, you had just fought off several minotaurs, demons, medusas, a lot of monsters, basically. And yeah, the way to go seems to be up.
Yeah, go
First
ahead.
things. Go ahead.
Together with us, there is Strad.
I think
Well,
we're gonna.
that's full life because I suppose you will regenerate.
Yeah, the fast healing's gonna kick in.
Yeah.
I don't know that we should wait, because if we let that dragon sleep, it's gonna get tough again. I mean, we could do the same thing, but we risk attracting Shadow Throne. I don't know about you guys, but I think we need to get in, get that Will of Souls cracked and sundered, get all those souls free, and then get the fuck out of here.
No,
Yeah, we need to be very quick and
I wouldn't
surgical with
waste
this.
too much time.
Who's hurt? So I can do some quick first aiding. Get us back on our feet a little bit and ready to go.
I mean, I am a little bit, but not that much.
I'm
Just
slightly hurt.
just give me 1 minute if you can.
I don't need a minute, I can just patch us up, but if you need a minute, we can take a minute. I need to collect these Medusa's heads anyways, just in case. They might be useful.
You never know. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're gonna be cutting off heads and
Don't
stuff, I will probably be spending a minute, so I will use my connection with my patron to regain all my spell slots.
All right.
Fortunately, all my cuts are down on my shins, so I'm sure you can reach those.
Eh.
Yeah, that's good.
But yeah,
Yeah.
please stitch me up, matey.
Yep.
Go for it.
I gotta find where I've
Got to
put
save the big
healer
guns.
feat. Yeah. I,
Whoa.
for some reason, deleted my healer feat from my character sheet, even though I have it. I think I accidentally overwrote it. Hold on.
You know,
It's
like
not too hard to
1d6 plus 20 or something like that.
It's 1d6 plus 4 plus maximum
20.
hit die.
20.
So
Plus
yeah,
20, I guess.
plus 24
Yeah.
in total.
Go for it.
For Brock,
Ah.
I see Zardis's HP bar is a bit low, so I'll give it to him.
Yep. I could use that. Touch me up.
25.
Oh, well.
We also have potions if you need them.
Oh yeah,
Me.
maybe we should
You
look at our
magical beings
potion
may look
list.
down on the mundane, but
It's time to use them, right? I mean, when else are we going to use them?
Wait, what's Cloud
And-
Giant Strength? Which one is that?
Which one? What?
Cloud Giant Strength. I'm trying to figure out if it's stronger than my 27.
Cloud
or-
Giant is 27, I think, right?
Oh, I have 25, yeah. Maybe I should drink that. It's one more. Why not? Do you mind?
wait, actually, does your hit dice change when you become a giant? Because that would modify the roll a bit.
No, it doesn't. It just,
Okay.
my hit points get doubled.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Let's see. Actually, we don't have that good of potions, to be honest. What happens
Yeah,
if
they're
Brock
not-
uses a potion of growth now?
He'll
What does the potion
become
of growth do?
gargantuan.
I think it says
Yeah, it's probably.
exactly that.
So if we give him enough growing stuff, can he use this tower as a bat? That's the question.
Actually, the potion of growth is not that great. I mean, all it does is it will affect you with an enlarged reduce spell, so you do 1d4 damage more.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's worth it.
That only affects melee attacks, correct?
Well, I think also, probably also.
Because we might actually need to milk every bit of damage we can. To tell you the truth.
That's why I'm
boyos.
thinking of using the Cloud Giant Strength one.
Yeah. We have a scroll of mass polymorph if we need it as well, so we do have extra. Mechanically, we have extra HP in the bank if we need it.
Ooh,
On
yeah,
demand.
give that to Talon. Wait, who can cast it?
Druids, I believe.
Which thing?
Mass polymorph, 9th level spell. We have a
No,
scroll
I
of it.
can't. I
Mass
can't.
polymorph only bards, sorcerers, and wizards.
Damn
so,
it. So it's a completely useless piece of shit.
Yeah.
Hey, Strahd, can you cast this?
Oh, he's a wizard! He is a wizard!
Yeah, but he's like, what, 16th level wizard?
Sure,
Right, he
Strahd
can
can
still
do that.
cast the scroll.
Sure, no
Alright.
problem.
We all turn into T-Rexes.
Why not?
Giant apes. Oh, God.
What else do we have in our back pocket that we might need to rely on? Mind reading? I don't think that'll be helpful.
I don't think anything is really helpful, to be honest.
No.
Did we collect armor and stuff from Tardek again, by the way?
We did, yeah. So if Strahd wants to
Okay.
armor up, he can.
Yeah, he's
He already
using
is.
the
Oh, yeah, right. He's
Yeah.
already wielding the defender.
Yeah, but there's like a
You
ring of
did,
protection plus 2 chainmail.
The chainmail. Was it chainmail?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the +2 chainmail. Vampires aren't weak to silver, are they?
No. Which so
that's
plus
werewolves.
chainmail will give me armor class 18.
That would be a joke. Here, have some chainmail. Ah, it burns!
Strahd was a warrior once upon a time.
Chainmail plus 2, and then a ring of what?
Protection.
Protection
So plus 1 to armor class
and saves.
and saves. Ring. of
Right.
Man,
protection.
Strahd became my new Thardak.
Yeah, I mean, he's a better Thardak.
Also,
Sorry,
Alexander
Strahd,
wanna write one of
Gotta
the
teach you
tiny
about the way of the forge, matey. You need to believe in the divine essence of everyone.
That is quite enough. Sure.
Yeah, he likes to talk.
Oh, it's because they put down the lights. I don't know why.
So I'm
Yeah.
gonna drink the potion of Frost Giant Strength.
Cloud.
Yeah, go ahead.
Right?
So we can mark that off.
Okay.
That would never work. I'm not gonna try that. I'm not gonna get that creative and goofy.
All right, so yeah, Strahd is wearing the chainmail, the ring, and he's using the sword. All right, he's a
Yeah.
real a true geesh now.
Wasn't he always a gish?
Yeah, now it's even better geesh. Right. So yeah,
All right.
I think I have to admit a thing. This was a hole.
It
was-
It was a hole.
hole.
Yeah,
it made more sense, right?
yeah, it makes sense
Yeah.
with statues around it.
Yeah, with a statue and thing. Why would you put a statue look at the wall? Yeah, it didn't make sense.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah, it's just a bit blurry, and maybe I'm getting old, so. I mean, we all are. So yeah, that's a whole.
No.
No,
just
right?
you.
It's mostly me. Yeah, that's fine. Haha. Keep laughing. No. So, yeah, what you see here, when there is this altar, there's this altar to Shadow Throne, basically here. And there are a few words inscribed in Draconic on this altar. Anybody here speaks Draconic?
No, but we have a warlock who can read everything.
I do
Yeah.
speak
Yeah,
Draconic.
if it's written, I can read it.
If it's written, I can read it. Okay, very well.
I can also
Well,
speak Draconic, yes.
Alexander also speaks Draconic. So basically, it says, "Through me lies the end for all souls. Through me lurks death, the final funeral."
Oh man, this guy really believes in this whole shtick.
That's not true. Everyone reincarnates at some point.
I'm gonna
Eventually.
say this.
Well, I mean, we've spoken to the guys in the Empire. In this world, it doesn't seem to work that way.
That's a fact.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're gonna confine yourself to one world, you might as well have closed off views as well at this point. I'm just shit talking because I'm very worried right now, guys.
Okay.
Guys, I think you guys are gonna have to distract those dragons, and I mean the dragon, and I'm gonna have to destroy this well.
How do you propose to do that?
My hammer is made of adamantine. It's made for crushing objects. It's a legendary weapon. If we
Well,
have
if
any
you-
chance,
If you want to deal with the soul, well, I mean, my sword is good at a lot of things, but most of all at draining souls from stuff. So
yeah, would you mind doing that after we release, our past friends and allies?
sure, sure.
Yeah, but
And
the
I'm
big
sure
problem
there's a
is,
couple of million other souls in there still. So
yeah, I think the problem we're gonna run into here is me, Strahd, Zadis, and Yinkin. You're gonna have a pretty hard time containing a dragon. None of us are quite strong, and I don't have any giant
Hey.
harpoons with chains on them.
Can we get some flying going again, or?
We have the birds.
I mean, there are two perfect giant eagles flying around here.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
not gonna totally get wiped out by that draconic breath in 2 seconds, right?
Yeah,
who's
unless you're on the back of the dragon already.
How long will they last, the eagles?
In total, an hour.
Oh, an hour. Okay, very well. So if you don't linger too long.
We also have to pay attention that their souls might just get sucked out of their body once we get to the top, because we started
Yeah.
getting affected by the necrotic pools of energy.
Okay.
Well, maybe if we come up through the tower, that's not gonna affect us.
Yeah, I would not fly up from outside the tower, but I can cast a fly on 2 others if you like.
Yeah, go for you two, because I can hit this thing from the bottom of the tower if I get knocked off again if I don't go unconscious or die, whichever comes first.
I can
In one of
just,
these ways,
you know,
it stops being my problem.
I can just start flying myself.
So you see that the chasm here, it of course goes down, but also if you look up, there is still a hole in the ceiling, so you could eventually fly up. Though I would say your dark vision tells you that this will bring you just to the upper floor, and then there will be a ceiling. So probably this hole doesn't pierce the whole tower going up. It does seem to pierce the whole tower going down, because you don't see the bottom of this.
Okay. Yeah, I
Or
figure
of
at
course
least
there are these stairs here.
we fly up to the highest level, we do save a lot of time.
How many
Yes.
people can fly with your fly spell?
Me plus 2.
Well, I mean, if
yeah.
you make me fly, I can carry several people on me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
but-
suggestion, I don't really need fly. I can move at a pretty high speed on foot.
Yeah.
So
Strahd can
if
polymorph into a bat, so if you
Strahd's good.
Yeah, well, do
I say
me,
go with-
Zardes, and Yinkin, just to be sure.
Yeah.
I'll just wild shape into a giant eagle.
Okay, but also I'll as
Oh,
Alice
right,
was
yeah,
like,
yeah,
how
well,
long will this fly last?
10
Uh,
minutes.
An hour.
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay, so he says maybe it's better if you save it when we really need it.
That's very clever of you, Strahd.
That was
Zadis.
Zara.
Oh, that's very clever of you, Zardes.
when it's sad. He will say it is better if you save it for when we really need it.
Yeah.
I decided to do an accent today.
Hey,
Yeah, I
go
mean,
with it.
bro, I mean, we can just run up the stairs.
I can scout through the well here because I can walk on walls.
Yeah, I mean those that can naturally fly, maybe you can scout ahead.
Yeah.
Or naturally climb the spider.
Me and Strahd can scout through the hole. He can turn into a bat.
Yes.
They're probably not going to pay too much attention to a
Strahd
bat.
will turn into a bat.
If no one has any other ideas, like shoving 2 bags of holding into each other when we get up there, let's go.
Let's
And even
go.
then, who wants to be the guinea pig?
Yeah, I think we'll wait and see how bad things get before we try that.
I'll
all
tie
right,
mine
so,
to an arrow.
so it will only be Strahd and Alexander going through the hole up, right?
We
Seems
take
so.
the stairs.
Or you're taking the stairs. Okay, so they're going through the hall and you are taking the stairs. Actually, Brock, you have a problem.
Oh, okay, well then.
Because these stairs, I mean, a large creature could squeeze, but you are huge. You just can't go through.
Can how small is the hole here? Can I climb up through the hole?
This you could try. Yes, it is wide enough for you to climb into.
I can try. This is not
yeah,
going to end well.
How fast do you think you can climb?
Well, let's. I can
12
always
and a half
regain
feet
another
per-
spell slot. I can just make you fly. That's probably
Okay.
going to be a lot safer.
Yep. I feel better about that, to be honest.
So, does anyone else want the fly right now? Yeah,
Yeah, and
I
Zadas
mean-
will take it if you have it.
10 minutes
You
should be
must
more.
use it,
10
yeah.
minutes should be more than enough to fly up and fight the dragon.
Yep. And if we got
Yeah. So
tossed
once
off
again,
this
as I
time,
told
we're
you, this hole will only bring you to the next floor, not all
screwed.
the way
Which
up.
means there's another battle to get through.
How many floors do we think there is from looking from the outside?
When you saw from the outside, this thing was like, what did I say, 500 feet?
Okay, so and the next floor is then only like 100 feet higher or something.
The next floor looks to be 40 feet high.
Okay, and that's as far as the fly will go.
Yeah.
Ah.
Right.
Oof.
Yeah, but I'm sure there's another exit. We can get on the outside of the building too.
Well,
Let's just go up and have
Eventually
a
we'll
look.
get to the cloud of souls. So
How close are we to
Yeah.
the Cloud of Souls, actually? This is something we should think about. How close are we?
To the cloud.
400 feet or
Yeah,
something,
like
right?
450, something like that. Yeah.
So we could go up through the exit just before we get to the cloud. Brock's pretty big. He's pretty strong. He can probably crack through the outer wall. That expedites our trip a lot. However, later we will have to deal with the problem of reinforcements coming up the tower unless we block the passage.
Yeah, well, let's just fly to the next level and we'll see what happens.
I think honestly, if we kill that dragon, everything else is going to shit itself.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But
Probably
if
on
we
the-
want to do this as fast as possible, going up through the outside, breaking a wall, coming in, taking the stairs the rest
I'm
of the
not
way is the way to
convinced
go.
that breaking a wall is as easy as you make it sound.
yeah.
For a giant like Brock who can manipulate
Yeah, but
stone,
This
it
is
can't be too
just.
hard.
I mean, this
Yeah,
doesn't seem
5
like
foot cube
your
at a time, though,
normal
mate.
material plane tower either.
Nah. Let's go up in this hole and see what we get going. Brock's going to fly up.
All right. So, Brock,
I'll
you
follow
fly
quickly
up.
behind.
Zalas flies up. Strahd flies up. I don't know
I'll
if
fly
Zalas is
behind
also flying.
them.
Alexander is walking, running up. Incan, you are riding your eagles up.
Yeah, sure.
Yes. All right. So you find yourself into basically a floor of this tower, which is more or less the same layout as the room you are now in. There is no thrones, maybe, and a bit less decoration. And there is actually a lot of carcasses, corpses. The smell is really awful. The smell of rot. It's a dark chamber. The only exit from this chamber seems to be that hole in the floor and a similar set of stairs as you saw here. And it is full of demonic excrements. But judging what you fought before, most probably this is some sort of lair for the rocks, those demons that you fought before. And there doesn't seem to be much more in this room.
But is there a way up?
The only way up is only like a set of stairs similar to this one.
God damn it. If I go on the outside, can I see any other entrances higher up?
You mean if you go back down and then out of this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You only see other walkways below you. You don't see any other walkways above you, and you definitely don't see any windows on this side of the thing. If you rapidly fly around, you do not see any openings from the outside.
So I'm gonna have to either turn into something small or fly through the cloud.
Yeah.
Or crack a wall and
And
hope.
just to confirm, it's like one a day turn into a giant, not like
Yeah.
contiguously.
No.
Right.
Strat tells you I could polymorph you into something smaller.
Yeah, that might actually be useful.
Actually, thinking about it, a quick way through here that's sneaky would be polymorphing and then shifting back once we're at the top.
But polymorphing into what?
A mouse.
Rats, I mean, they're
I mean,
coming around filth.
The stairs are small, but
Bats.
they're not that small. I mean, something that we could squeeze through and still have a bit of brutish force might be good.
But Strat says, I think I understand what Alexander means. If you could all be polymorphed into something very small, then the sneakiest one among you could simply carry you to the top of the tower by trying to avoid whatever is in between you and the top of the tower.
We'll like turn it
Bats,
into a
then
spider
we
or
can
something.
fly as well.
Oh yeah, why didn't
Well-
we transform into bats?
Not from the outside, from the inside.
Problem
Yeah,
with
but-
bats is they're a bit louder. They're not the most graceful flyers. You get very used to them being quite loud and problematic in Barovia. They're not quiet creatures. They blend in the darkness, but other than that, you'll know they're coming.
Well, I mean, let's just turn us into stealth birds, whatever they are, owls. They're quiet, right? When they fly.
That's quite
they
big.
are actually quite quiet.
Quite
So,
big.
Owl us up.
Or-
We can do it.
Or since you seem to be the only one that has this issue, Brock, then Strat will say, maybe I will just polymorph you. We will get to the next floor, and then we shall decide if we want to proceed in this way.
All right,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Uh,
Polymorph me into something birdie.
Sure.
Yeah.
And he will polymorph you into a raven.
Ah!
You also want to take the stealth path on this one, Yinkin? I mean, you being small doesn't change anything. You can still cast spells, can't you?
Exactly. Well, yeah, I will wild shape into a raven.
There we go.
Alright.
Let's have two. Element of surprise on this one, boys.
All right. So we have two ravens, and then the others you just go upstairs,
Yeah.
right?
Because the only ones left of us are me, Tarlin, and Zardis, and I think me and Tarlin are super sneaky. Zardis, I don't know. I don't remember if he was sneaky.
I can try.
Yeah, actually, my sneak is pretty good.
Well,
Yeah,
at
could be
least
true.
he can fly off the ground now, so he doesn't have to
Yeah.
make a stomp.
Oh, right, yeah, that's because I'm wearing also the boots, etc. That's why it's so high. I was wondering.
Yeah.
Yep. What about the eagles?
Can't we just have them wait a floor down and we can just whistle for them when we need them?
Sure.
We can.
That's up to you, Ika.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
So the eagles will wait here then.
Also, maybe it would be better if I go instead of raven, I go owl.
Sure.
I'd like to
Alright,
think it
doesn't matter, I
transformed
can
into a raven
wild
and
shape for
changed your
Dave.
mind halfway through.
So Strad, Yinkan, and Brock are birds or flying small creatures. while the two of you are flying, and you are just stealthing through the stairs, right?
Yep.
Correct. Okay, very well. So you pass by this room, which was the lair of the rocks, so to say, and you then go up another flight of stairs until you enter another completely dark room. Everybody here has dark vision, right? Yeah.
True sight.
Suzanne
Uh,
has.
Well,
And
whatever
also
my
some of you
bird.
have true sight. Yeah, probably while you're polymorphed into something else, you don't have that true sight anymore. But in general, I mean, the most of you can see the darkness. There's only darkness in this cave, in this room, and spectral music is audible from somewhere deeper within this vast echoing chamber. Fluting notes accompany words whispered in such an archaic form of primordial that are barely understandable even by those that speak the language.
Do I have primordial?
When
do.
you enter
Yes,
the
I do.
room, the song immediately cuts off. And you are just in this
Primordial.
vast. Basically, it looks exactly like this room, except that there is no hole in the floor nor in the ceiling. The only feature of that chamber is the stairs that keep going up and down.
Well, why stop at this level? Let's just keep going.
Spectral
up.
music. This sounds like it could be some terrible type of demon. Let's just keep going. I don't want to deal with a succubus, charmingus, or banshees, or whatever the hell could be up here. Probably
Alright.
would be banshees because they're undead, but who knows
Okay.
what type of common similarities there could be. I don't know. Let's just keep
Let's
going. I
keep
don't want to deal
going.
with this shit.
All right. Then once again, three little birds is Zara's Tarling flying, Alexander softly treading up the stairs. You reach another circular chamber whose only feature once again seems to be the stairs that keep going up and down. And all you see in this room, it's crumbled statuary, dust, and bones of some old, very, very old corpses. But nothing that seems to attract your attention.
Keep
Nothing
going.
attracts our attention. We keep
And
going.
then it keeps going up. Okay, then I'm going to grab you for a moment.
Do I have any?
Do we just skip 2 encounters?
Can we just keep doing counters?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, I'm going to put you somewhere.
We just missed the one help thing that we were gonna get.
I don't know.
The one what?
The one possible help thing we might have got on the way.
Maybe. Okay,
Look.
Alexander, I'm supposing that you are like leading this party since you are the stealthy guy, and I would like you to make me a stealth check.
All right. Do I get advantage?
Because
Tarlin's with me. He's also incredibly good at stealthing. Most of our people are.
But why
forms
would you
of-
get advantage on stealth? What's the reason? Why do you think
Yeah.
you're getting advantage on stealth?
Just general assistance. That's
Okay,
the only thing I
so roll me a normal stealth check.
Okay, I figured I'd ask at least.
Yeah, sure.
28.
You don't need help.
Look, I am fearing natural ones right now because that bad omen is still with me from last week.
You know, natural ones are not failures. You would still have
It's
a
still
12.
like worst case scenario.
Still, a 12 would probably not really do you very good. So.
At this level, things should probably have at least a 12 path perception.
I think so.
Good call.
Okay,
Right,
so but you have a 28, which is more than enough to still be unspotted by whatever is in this room. Basically, as you are slowly climbing up the stairs, you start to see what seems to be a library. And inside the room, walking by and in between all the books and sometimes addressing each other, you do see a few creatures. Some of them you recognize as dark elves. While others, they look like humanoids with the heads of tigers.
Rakshasas.
You can also make me a perception test.
All of us?
Only Alexander for the moment because he's the one like just
yeah.
in front and
Woohoo!
peeking a bit. Yeah, I mean you are our scout, right? So what you notice is that these tiger-headed creatures, the palm of their hands are in the wrong place. So instead of inside their hands, it's on the outside of their hand.
Yeah. Because I actually have fiends as one of my preferred targets, would I know exactly what these are?
My friend, you are a level 20 planet ranger. You can use all your knowledge.
All right. I'll signal everybody to slow down, and I'll like signal them back up a little bit, and I'll tap my head. Doesn't your telekinesis allow us to speak both ways, Tarlin?
No,
No, it's just one
it's
way.
one way.
Ah, bastarding. I'll whisper very quietly to Tarlin so he can just start sending out the message. Raksasha, Drow, sneaky sorts. If we're gonna get through this room, we need a distraction, invisibility, darkness.
Also, sending out a message would require that I can see who I'm talking to. So, I mean, it's more like I can send a message into someone's mind when I look them in the eyes. But
Yeah, I'm more so telling this directly to you in like a very quiet whisper, kind of into your ear, so you can message that out mentally to everybody else in the party. That way we don't have to risk.
I can't message it to everyone in the party like that.
Yeah, just one at a time works. Really, it's like a relay hub.
Yeah.
It's my kind of idea.
Yeah, I'll fly back to the rest and like tell them one in a time what to expect.
How do you want to take this? You're the only one that's not an animal other than Zardus, and I have a feeling he might just trigger him immediately. I can at least move into position, get a good shot on someone. How do you want to take this? You just sprint past him and then
Do the
lay a
stairs
trap.
keep coming up, or do we have to move to the other set?
What do you say?
Do the stairs continue up where we are, or do we have to move to this other set over here?
No, basically you are all coming up these stairs. So once Alexander is in, you can go like after him. Or unless you, as a little raven, want to already fly
But what
inside.
I mean is, does that staircase continue upwards even more?
The staircase, no, you have to go to the opposite side.
Yeah, that's what I
go
thought.
up.
Yeah.
How high is the ceiling?
The ceiling in this room, this is the, it's 40 feet.
What if you try sneaking across the ceiling?
Zardus is the problem.
Yeah.
Really now? Am I the problem?
I could definitely drain the soul of one of those assassins to help me fight a dragon.
Right. So you want to take this fight?
Would you rather them fight us from behind when we're in the middle of it with a dragon?
I mean, we can cause some structural damage to the tower further up so that they can't. Was my thinking. But if we're taking this fight, follow straight behind me. Don't hesitate. From what I can tell, I only see from this position maybe 2 Drow, 1 Raksasha. I'm assuming I only see the ones kind of to the north moving about.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're not stationary, so they're moving a bit around. So if you want, you know that there are like 3 of these tiger people that are wearing
With a
scale mail
29.
shield and longsword. One of these tiger people that is only they're actually wearing only a robe, like a nobleman, like this, and 2 of these dark elves in light armor, and they have a paired short sword.
All right. So here's my plan, Tarlin, and Zardus. I'm going to teleport to the other stairs. I'm going to start an opening shot. The moment they turn their back, fucking nail them.
Okay, so you, Alexander, want to try to get them by surprise?
Yeah.
Okay, basically the thing is like this. If all the party wants to try to take them by surprise, we can roll a party stealth check, and if you win, then you all have surprise. Of course, your chances are much lower because some of you are not really stealth types, and you may ruin also Alexander's surprise. If you let Alexander go alone for the first round, he may get a higher chance to get a surprise round.
I don't mind taking a round alone. I'm very slippery. If those melee guys don't have any range attacks, they can't get me as well.
If you want, I'll also join in the surprise attack.
Yeah. Sure. Just tell me which one of you want to be in the surprise attack.
I think it should be me and Tarlin, and everybody else coming in second round.
Okay.
Because if we don't have to draw people's polymorphs, we shouldn't, especially Brock, because he can't.
So also one important thing, Brock, you will need Strad to drop your polymorph.
Yep.
So he will need to use an action to drop it before you are.
I need to get hurt.
Or you need to get hurt, yeah, of course. You can bang yourself against the wall.
Is that a candle I see?
Yeah. Okay, so basically,
that's a good idea.
You guys will be behind the others, and after the surprise round, if it happens, you will act. So I would say everyone roll initiative, and I'll tell you what is going on.
We don't. Oh, okay, there.
Just everybody roll initiative.
Yeah. Rough.
Damn.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I just remembered I have passed without a trace. That would have helped. Too late.
Would have.
Yeah, so do I.
I've been so worried about spell slots, I just haven't been paying attention because in my mind I only have one left because of haste. But in fact, I have more.
I don't know many.
All right then. So, Alexander and Tarlin, you roll me a stealth check.
I have to roll again?
Yes.
Okay. I think Tarlin actually has a better... Yeah, because of these gear.
All
Good
right.
job.
So, you definitely got the drop on them. So, you got a drop on them. Unfortunately, you are not much faster than them, which means that when you come out of your hiding place, a few of them will already be active. They cannot use their rounds because they are surprised, but when it's your turn, they are all not surprised anymore. It means you will have a free attack, basically, but it won't be with advantage. Well, that's for talent because you always have one. Because you were a bit slow somehow. I don't know how you did that. You did.
I think what it is we're like waiting for the perfect moment to where some of them kind of split off to the side so they're not all together.
Darwin, you also have advantage on initiative.
Oh, yeah, I always forget that it also counts.
You can
on
roll again if you
initiative.
want.
Oh no.
Yeah.
13, you are still not faster than... No.
Before Alexander, so it doesn't really
All
change.
right, so, Talvin, what do you do?
Yes, so a surprise round, I can do all the same actions I can in a normal round,
Yeah,
right?
but surprise round doesn't really exist. Only the surprise, I can say, stages exist. They were surprised, which they are not anymore, because their turn passed without them being able to do anything, but you can do something.
Okay, in that case... I will move towards somewhere that I can keep an eye on the the guy that's not wearing armor.
Yes. You said this guy that is not wearing armor, of course now he's alerted. When he sees you stepping out of the stairs, he looks at you, but he doesn't look surprised. In fact, even though they are all alerted, and of course ready to unsheath their weapons, you see that he seems to be open to talk.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good old sign of parlay.
Hold up. I see you guys work for Urishtar.
Ah, yes, yes, we do. And you must be the ones that have been causing so much ruckus in the
Yes.
lower floors.
Yes, the ones that chased Urishtar away and up to the top of the tower and are
Yes.
trying to finish the job.
Okay, so since I see that we're talking now, those of you that are still on the stairs want to do something?
No, I'm just.
Like Zadas will put himself behind Alexander, just at the ready.
Yeah, well, I guess we're
And I
parlaying.
guess Strad will like fly inside the room and hang upside down as a bat.
I'm gonna
on the
fly
ceiling.
and land on Tolan's shoulder and pretend I'm a familiar.
And pretend you're familiar. Okay, I'm gonna put you here just.
That's a big ass familiar.
Big ass
Yeah.
familiar. Yeah.
Are you sure he's
I'll
not
go
your
land on this
familiar?
statue.
You'll go land there on the stage. Okay, so actually you see that this creature here, the one with robes, quite amused, looks at all your flying companions, and he was like, "Oh, this is so delightful. I have not seen such a display of tactics and magical powers in a long time. We do not get so many visitors, I must admit, especially in the last 20 years or so."
Well,
20 years. Is that around the time that Urishtar took over this place, or?
More or less, yes. When like, how should I say it? When the second Urishtar arrived, yes.
The second? How do you mean?
Oh, do you? I thought you were, how should I say, an expert in the history of my master, Shadowthrone.
well, we know he's a crafty, conniving
I
bastard.
am familiar with Shadowthrone, but I only recall a single Urishtar.
Oh well, will you and your companions accept maybe a cup of wine? And he actually points to this table that is here behind that wall.
Nope.
Brock's
I completely understand. Yeah, I completely understand if you are
well, Brock will fly over to it.
to the table.
Yep.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to make you smaller so we know that you
Aww.
are a bird. So we are a bird. Okay, so Brock
Smaller than he
flies there.
started.
And the Rakshasa looks at him, and he goes like, oh, which one is this now? Is this the elf that walks through dreams, or is he the dwarven forger, or is he the master of Barovia? As he looks at the raven.
Ah!
There's
Oh,
your
well.
answer, mate.
I guess we will know soon enough.
Soon
But
enough.
as I was saying, yes, this is not the first Urishtar that we are serving. In fact, do you know a bit of the story of my master when he was still a mortal?
Shadowthrone, yes, I know the story.
Well, Urishtar was once, how shall I say it, an usurper, a bit, and he says this with a grin, a bit like my master. Urishtar wants to steal the power of the souls from the Raven Queen herself. Thinking about it, there were a lot of entities that wanted to steal the power of that from the Raven Queen. I guess it's one of those portfolios that are really, how shall I say, appetizing, powerful entities. Anyhow.
Yes, we had some struggle for the portfolio of that in my world as well.
Ah, you see, probably not the first time this happens. And it just seems that the first Urishtar, he created the pool of souls to steal all these souls from the Raven Queen. Of course, then the master and his companions came here and defeated Urishtar. But I guess when my master then rose to power, he felt that the dragon had done a very, very good job, and he kind of reinstated him to this place. That's why I say the second Urishtar.
Ah, yes. Like.
But what about you instead? Is it true what I hear, that you are here to challenge Shadow Throne?
Well, right now we're challenging Urishtar.
Yes.
Yeah.
That will
Plan's
much anger.
pending.
That will much anger the master.
Yes, exactly. So that's why I'm wondering. So you seem quite friendly. Do you
I have-
willingly serve the master?
Of course. I have everything I need here. I have my library, I have servants, and I can feed on the occasional soul. What else would I want?
True. That sounds interesting.
Yes. Why are you fighting the master?
Cause he's a
Well,
god.
He's a raven that can speak, apparently.
Ravens can do mimicry.
They can. They're actually really creepy when they do it. And it's beautiful.
Kenkus, yeah, Kenkus can do that.
It's in the stuff.
No, ravens in real life can do it.
Oh, yeah, okay, that's good.
They have to first do a thing called cutting their tongue, effectively. Or freeing the tongue. There's a few ways to say it.
All right.
There's tons of videos of doing it, and some of them sound creepy as hell.
All right.
It's great.
Yeah, because they can actually really mimic things even better than
yeah.
parrots.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Like, they can sound like people. Some of them, though, kind of miss on the emotional
Yeah, the intonation
inflections.
isn't right.
I guess
Yeah,
why.
so it kind of
I
sounds
wonder
like
why.
just kind of sounds like a husk of the person is speaking back at you.
All right. So yes.
yeah.
What was? Yeah.
Why am I fighting?
Yes.
Well,
If I am not mistaken,
been-
you see that he moves to this desk and he takes a little book and he starts going through the pages. Here, you were actually successful in retrieving all the coins. The great prize awaits you.
yes, I was quite tempted, to be honest, but
You are
the
here in the
Throne
Shadowfell. It is time. Make your wish. Make it true.
Oh, the coins will come into play still, don't worry.
I see.
No,
curious.
But your
Well,
friend is trying to
I-
say something since he arrived. He looks at you, Alexander. Please.
I'm curious, why stay here in a land so dreary when you could just leave? I mean, everything's provided for you, but you're missing the spice of life, if you will.
The spice of life, you say. Ha. When you have lived millennia, you begin to. One moment.
Oh.
Okay.
There you go. Daddy time.
Okay.
Still muted.
Every time.
There you go.
Okay. So, he says, when you have lived millennia, and I have savored larvas in hell. I fought the blood war in the abyss. Now I have this knowledge. You see, that is what really interests me, because I realize that there is a limit to bloodlust, but knowledge, that seems to be infinite.
That I can agree with.
Well,
Infinite means that knowledge can be shared. Maybe it is not too late.
the only thing I find curious is staying here looking for knowledge when there's a place where even demons are accepted in Sigil, where people come and go, there's countless knowledge to be learned. Being an info broker there is very lucrative. Less deadly as well.
But here knowledge comes to me without me having to go look for it. See, every soul that drops into the pool leaves a memory in my library. For example, this one, it takes a book covered with like snake scales. There are wonderful songs in this one. And he turns the pages. Have you ever heard of this singer? She was called Shisa.
Yeah, we've heard her. We met her.
I've heard of her. She was one of my traveling companions.
You see that he looks at you. Of course you have heard of her.
I'm sure it's a wonderful book.
It is. And he takes another book. Let me see this one. Oh, Nuada, he says. A short life. A brave one, though. And then he takes another book. And you see that he turns the pages. Oh, this one is blank. I wonder which one of you will come to fill it.
Look, mate, let's cut to the
That's your
point of
book.
why we're here.
I think you're right. You know, as I
Not
say,
even any mention of Enfield.
knowledge. Was Andrew also dead?
Yeah, he got
He was
drained by
dead,
effective.
right? Yeah, right. Sure.
So
I mean,
is
here
Scroll.
I have a very short book about this wizard. He got kissed to death. That's awesome.
Yeah, there are worse ways to die.
Boss is a
There are
good
worse
way
ways
to die, yeah.
Okay, and
Could have at least gotten to second base.
he says knowledge being infinite, and so maybe time isn't. So yeah, I suppose we should conclude our little chit chat here.
Oh.
And so you see that his attitude kind of changes as all the creatures around him put their hands to their weapons, and he says, I will let one of you leave. The others will fill the pool of souls. So it is up to you to decide which one leaves.
Doesn't have to be this way. If you let us pass, you will survive, and you can stay here for as long as you like.
And
Pass
if
to do what? To go to Irishtar.
Yes.
we're only here for Eurostar, yeah. If you let us go, there's a good chance that there might be a new butt sitting on the throne, if you will.
Why don't I do better than that? Why don't I bring you to her?
Quite frankly, the less people there, the better.
Then
It could get very
here-
bloody,
here,
and you could
here
get in
is
the
your
way.
dilemma then.
Well,
I will
Zardes?
let you through. Zada steps forward and said, are we done here? Okay, I'll
do
also
you
say
think?
that probably 10 minutes at that. So your fight is gone at this point.
Sure.
I mean, they have actually passed as we were talking. So Zara steps forward and he says, "Are we done talking with this? What are they? Cats? Can we murder them
Fiends.
now?"
I'm just gonna fly on top of him.
If I'm not mistaken.
What do you do, Brock? Sorry.
Fly on top of him and hover over
Okay.
him.
Yeah, I will put you on the side then again.
Yeah.
So Zara looks at you. So can we now murder them?
Well, friend, there's your answer. Last chance to stand down and get out of our way. You've lived millennia, no reason to squander it now over some second Eurostar. There'll be a third, I'm sure.
And a bird poo on him.
Alexander, make me an intimidation check.
All right. This is where that boon of all skills comes in.
Uh-huh. A 21. You see that he seems actually to consider this. He knows that these birds are actually legendary heroes flying about. And he goes like,
Fucking rats on this guy, man.
let's say that I do let you pass. What will I earn from it? Apart from whatever promise you're about to make of keeping me alive, blah blah. What do I get?
There's going to be a lot of changing of hands coming up here lately. Up here soon, I should say. Wheels are changing. You let us pass. Maybe you'll find yourself in control of the pool of souls, assuming Arishtar doesn't do anything stupid or catastrophic. And you have an ally in us. You help us later once we give you the pool. You'll be the master.
Will you give me control of the pool?
Sure. I'm totally bullshitting, by the way.
Oh, okay, then make me a deception test. With advantage, though, because you had a good
Oh
intimidation.
my god. Just give him a fucking magical item.
Like what?
We've got a berserker axe and a spear of
backbiting.
backbiting.
Okay, wait, huh?
Dude's a millennia old.
Here
I
we
doubt he
go.
gives a
You
shit.
have an 18, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
You see that he looks at you and he says, I just don't trust you. Kill them. And then you see that the Rakshasa, they start moving forward. Okay, that was good. I would have let that happen, you know, but the dice have decided.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
would have given him a weapon if I thought this guy would actually give a shit about a weapon.
I don't think he would have. But the pool of soul, he would have done it. Okay, so so you see that these guys with the scale mail, the shield, and the long swords, they throw themselves forward, and they move 30 feet. That's 30. That's 30. And that's... Okay, very well. So they propel themselves forward. One goes here, one will go here, and one will go here. And they will start rapidly moving their swords in this dance of death. They each of them make 3 attacks. So I would say for sure 3 attacks on Alexander. And 1, and 2, and 3. Wow, that sucked. So 12, 8, and 8. 3 attacks on Zadas, and 1, and 2, and 3. I think one of them hit. Zadas is armor class 20. Okay, one of them hit, which is 11 points of damage. I hate it when they roll also the 20. I'm going to take it away. Okay, so one of them hits. Zadas didn't rage yet, so that's 11 points of damage. And the last one will go even on Zadas, although Alexander. Even on Zadas. So, and 1, and 2, and 3. Wow, not their day. Okay. That said, I think it's Yinka.
Yeah.
You are what are you?
I'm an owl.
An owl, yes.
What kind of armor are they wearing?
They're wearing scale mail. It's metal.
Oh, really?
Yes.
The closest one to me.
Yes.
Try getting out of your armor.
All right. So you cast that thing on him. He can make what's that?
Nothing.
Constitution save. No constitution.
No, nothing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, Constitution
No, no.
save. Wait.
Yeah, I see it there.
Oh, it's to keep holding it.
Well, yeah, I don't think he will drop his armor. Okay. But isn't it like half damage if you succeed? No? Am I reading this wrongly? Until spell ends, you can use a turn to cause his damage again. If a creature is holding or wearing the object, must succeed or drop the object if it can. If it doesn't drop, it doesn't answer attack. Okay, no, I don't see. Okay, very well. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, we need them, kinda.
I need to try to drop off the bird.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's probably got higher than a 1.
I mean, I go before you. I can just end it for you.
Is Strat there now?
Not without
There you go.
wasting.
Yep.
Yeah, Strada's there now.
Okay, luckily they are in the right initiative. Okay, so that guy suffered 23 points of
Fire damage.
fire damage.
And
right?
yes, and then I will fly down the stairs because I can move 60 feet.
Yeah. Which guy was it? Sorry.
The closest one to me. So
The close one. 23. Right. So he's like frying in his own arm. Okay. Then we will have these dark elves dudes. So these dark elf dudes, they will put themselves here and here, and they will start shooting their light crossbow at, one at Zadas and one at Alexander. So the one at Zadas, he hits him, and that constitution damage, he can make a saving throw. Okay, so it's actually 11 and 12, 23 damage. Plus 46 of sneak attack. Plus another 11. Okay. And the other one will shoot at Alexander. 16.
Does not hit.
That does not hit. Okay, very well.
I have an AC of
Yeah.
20.
And then, no, okay, and then it will move one here and one here. Okay, then it will be Zadas. Zadas will rage, and then he will start trying to murder. First of all, this guy that you can, or not, maybe I will leave it, that guy, right? Yeah. Okay, he will start to murder the guy in front of him. And let's see what happens. With advantage, of course. Oop. He hits him for 27 damage, which isn't enough to kill him. Then he will hit him again, and it will be enough to kill him because.
It's a trap.
Okay. Then he will step forward and he will make his bonus attack to this guy here, and he will hit. No. So what happens is he was about to hit him. But then this guy raised shield of magic in front of him, and it's actually a miss. You recognize that as a shield spell. And that would be Zadas. Then it's the Rakshasa. Now, this Rakshasa here, what he will do is he will look at Zadas and he will say, "Oh, you look so strong, my friend. Why don't you fight for me?"
I try and counterspell him.
All right.
Nice.
It's 5th level, and
Yes,
this spell is also
My
5th level, I
slots are
think.
5th level, yeah.
So it is 5th level, I think, right? Dominate person, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
So it's
So
just
you
as
don't
well.
have to roll for it. You just take the spell out there. You know what I'm thinking?
He will
Does
counterspell
this
the
spell
counterspell?
target a creature? Yeah. See, the target of counterspell is a creature in the process of casting a spell.
Mhm.
So basically, what happens? You see that he seems to be immune to your spell. So it doesn't work on him.
He's not a creature, he's a construct?
No, he's a creature.
Oh, okay, so counterspell doesn't work on him.
Basically, yeah. I mean, I don't know if you know Rakshasas. I mean, you're level 20. You probably know this by now. But basically, they cannot be affected by any spell on level 6 or lower. So as I see counterspell, the target is a creature in the process of casting a spell. So he's the target of the spell.
Fair.
And
Should have
you know that.
upcast.
Yeah, no,
Oh, you
fair
can't.
enough. Yeah.
So this means that Zadas has to make a wisdom save, I think.
Just goes to
See?
show no one's metagaming here.
What?
Just goes to show no one's metagaming.
No, absolutely. I mean, it's fine. So Zaras has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh dear.
Let's not forget that Zaras now has advantage on saving throws against magic because that's his boon of magic resistance. But can I make a... What's that? An 18. Let's see. Come on, Zaras.
Oh! Well done,
Zadak
As it should be.
looks at the Rakshasa and he says, I don't think I'll fight for you, but I'll fight you. And and nothing. And then the Rakshasa actually kind of like steps a bit in this direction to go behind his assassin guy here.
Wait,
And then
can I make a
it's
peck of
Strahd.
opportunity?
As a raven. Sure.
Peck his eyes out. Peck his eyes out.
Take his eyes out. Okay, I think that you are not a magical raven, so even if you hit him, you won't do any damage to him. Unfortunately. Yeah.
Maybe I'll get zapped and turn into. I'm disappointed I can't drop a 5-ton Brock on top of him.
Yeah, I did.
The
I
thing
did
is,
the math.
Strahd
He's
doesn't want to drop it.
5.1 tons.
The thing is that Strahd, he also has to use an action to drop his form. Can it be? Okay, you know what? I mean, we're doing epic games here, so I would say that he will use like a bonus action to become Strahd again. Or he will move first of all, like I don't know, like in the middle of the room. He will drop his form as a bonus action, and he will drop your form as an action. So you are here, like that, and that will be Strahd then. Tallinn.
Guys are immune to magic. That's yeah, quite a problem.
It's time to buff, I guess. Now there is always that thing that I don't remember what the official answer is, but being immune to spells, does it mean being immune to cantrips?
No.
Huh? That's
I
a
think
question.
I would assume a cantrip is a spell.
It's a
right?
spell, right? Yeah.
Yeah, they're considered 0th level
Yeah.
spells.
Okay, very well. Then yeah, that's
Try something stronger.
Well,
Alexander will say.
yeah,
You
I
can't
don't
hit
have
your sword,
stronger
right?
magic than that. Yeah.
yeah. Apparently, it's
or-
like this guy that he looks pretty wounded. He's burning inside his arm.
yeah,
okay.
actually,
I can take my
I'll
next turn. No.
yeah, I'll move around.
No, I think
Yeah.
I think he wants because then he can get temporary.
Yeah.
Don't you already have the
And,
temporary hit points from something else?
No, I don't have temporary hit points yet.
Oh, Strahd stole your kill on the Medusa, didn't he?
Yeah, I didn't even get close to the Medusas.
Yeah.
I think I did kill some things, but with
Okay.
my ranged attack.
But the sword already made you fast.
Yeah,
previous
so
fight,
this time
so
I'm
it-
not
it cannot-
hasted. Yeah, I know. But I will.
Okay. 33. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, a 13. It's a hit, but unfortunately, it's not a kill.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay.
So you slashed it, and that's it, I guess, right?
Yes.
Alexander.
Can I? I'm gonna take a step over, not leaving this guy's
Uh-huh.
area of influence. Can I see this assassin enough to shoot at him? The southern one.
Sure.
All right. He gets an arrow for his time, which causes me to teleport 10 feet. Next is Strahd. I'm a gambling man. These will be, because these are drow, let's make it radiant. They don't like bright light. So let's shoot them with a laser arrow.
Right, like a 10, it's a miss.
Miss. I'll shoot the assassin to my left.
Yep.
Same gamble. 16.
16 is a hit, yes.
24.
24 damage.
Don't have any charges on my bow, so 24 damage.
Yep.
I will teleport 10 feet, which I should have done on that attack. This put me within range of the Rakshasa.
Make room.
I'm going to bonus action mark the Rakshasa to the south with my Horizon Warrior thing.
All right.
And I'm going to shoot him with my last shot.
Go for it.
Gambled, and I'll teleport 10 feet.
All right.
So he takes 23 plus
23 damage.
plus an additional 4, and that's all force damage.
27. All right. Okay, perfect.
Yep, that's everything I can do. I don't have any reason to proc sneak attack or anything else.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, I can't imagine. The Rakshasa has like 0 offensive capabilities. Jesus. Oh, okay. Brock.
Brock is gonna squeeze his way around the corner.
Yeah, basically just can't, where do you want to get? Because basically when you do this is 1 square. When you do this will be 2 squares. You want to go there, right? So when you do this, it's another 2 squares. So basically it's already 5.
Oh, okay.
What's your speed? Your speed is 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's already 5. I suppose you don't want to stay in the square of Strahd. Okay, you know what? I'm saying that since you're so big, you're just like pushing away, and you can be there.
Okay. All right. In which case, I'm gonna swing my weapon at that guy.
Go for it.
And I'll just cast a level 2 spiritual weapon as well.
All right.
At the same guy. Actually, no, at this guy.
That guy? Go for it. So
Does
spiritual
that
weapon
should
21. That's definitely a hit. So that's 12 damage. No. Which level is that?
It's a level 2, but hang on. Okay, yeah, he can't be affected by that.
He's
Sorry.
immune though.
Would have I figured this out already?
Clearly not. So.
Okay. Alright, in which case I just do a swing at the this guy.
Yeah.
Because that assassin is out of range and I don't want to hit Strahd.
Thank you.
So that is just a normal whelm strike. Oh, I can throw whelm.
That too.
Yes, you can. And it returns.
Yeah.
Let's
Let's see if you're immune to this.
A hammer the size of your torso.
So a 30. That should all affect him. So 20. Oh wait, hang on a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
That's good.
Yeah, an extra 2 bludgeoning damage when thrown, so that's 28. 38
28.
damage.
That's the fire, right?
Fire and bludgeoning.
Yeah. All right. 38 down. Indeed, an hammer the size of his torso smashes it against the wall. You hear the cracking of bones, and then it returns to your hand.
Yeah, ribs don't heal that well. That's rough.
That's true. Okay, so we have those weapons, guys. Basically, oh yeah, I forgot to do that thing. Okay, never mind. So one of them will go then on Zadas and one of them on Talon. So the one on Zadas with advantage because Zadas was reckless. Click. Oh no, I'm hitting the wrong thing. Yeah, multi-attack. So hit, and hit. And once per turn, they can do 2d10 damage additional. So 13 additional damage. And talking about his strength saving throw 15. Can Zadas fail a strength saving throw 15? He cannot. Okay, so he suffers 11 plus 6 plus 7 plus 13 divided 2. That's 18 damage for Zadas. And the one on Tarlin...
with disadvantage.
with disadvantage. So that's an 8, that's a miss. That's a 18.
That hits.
Okay, so...
and I will use my Hellish Rebuke.
Yeah.
As the reaction. That's 6d10 at level 5.
Okay.
He takes 32
so
fire
basically,
damage.
you will die. So you suffer 23 points of damage. He dies, and you have to make a strength saving throw 15.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, yes.
Okay,
No,
17.
yes.
Yeah, you're right. It could have been a 0, but you saw that coming, right? Okay, so yeah, he's dead because of your thing. Inca.
Yeah, I go
That was
back
the
up
guy
the
that
stairs.
was burning.
Yeah, and I'm like, aw.
Oh.
Oh, but there's another one.
Yeah.
Nah, I'll just put the fire on him this way.
Okay.
19 for 20.
A 19, that's actually, well, it would have been a hit, but this guy also raises his shield.
But I can still try one thing.
Sure.
No, okay, no, it's okay.
All right. So yeah, he raises his shield and he parries it, basically. Okay, then we have the Ashashis.
Yeah, and I'm
sorry,
gonna go down again. I'm gonna go down again.
Okay.
Because...
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so we need these assassins to produce something. Basically, they don't really have friends very near. That's a pity. Okay, well, they will try to do what they can. This one will go even on Brock, odd on Alexander. Even on Brock. So he will step forward and start hitting you with his short sword. Yeah. 2 attacks. And 1 and 2. A 25 and a 21. So maybe the 25 would hit, unless...
Yeah, the 25 hits.
Okay, then it's only 8 points of damage, and then you can make a Constitution saving throw 15.
With
You're a dwarf,
advantage.
of course. Yeah.
Yep.
So you only suffer 10 divided to 5 points of poison, so 13 in total.
All right.
And then we have this one assassin here who will go on Strahd. He will hit him, and he will hit him. Okay. Strahd, do you have shield? Really now? Okay. So you will hit him. I think that Strahd is immune to... He's not immune to poison. Okay, you are. So you will make 2 Constitution saving throws, and 1 and 2. Why am I rolling with advantage? I don't know. Okay. So if he doesn't even have resistance to poison. Okay, never mind.
I can hear the disappointment in Fausto's voice.
Yeah,
right now.
what is this? Now, I remember when I killed Strahd and it looked like a pushover. Maybe because he was. Okay, so he saved once, right? Yeah, but not the second time. And so...
I actually
7
think
points.
there's a really popular Reddit out there that I remember looking at that actually did the entire Strahd fight reworked by making him
of course.
not shitty.
No, okay, that's fine. I mean, it's good to play with you in this adventure. Like,
Yes.
Not too imba. Okay, so Zadas will try and
Perfect.
finish this guy in front of him, I guess. That is 27 points of damage, and another 27 plus 23, 50. That is not enough to kill him. Zadas, come on. Yeah, okay, we'll move like here. Maybe if somebody wants to have a space. And then is this Rakshasa here. This Rakshasa here, he sees that the situation is going very well, very bad, very fast. So what he will do is he will, very well, no. He will cast a spell on himself. And then he will fly 60 feet. So 10 feet here and then 50 feet up these stairs.
So that's technically within my reach.
I don't know. Is he within your reach?
Yes.
Sure, you can make an opportunity attack. As he goes for the stairs, you like swing at him.
Yep. So that would just be a
Go for it.
normal Titan Wall, giant there. Oh, it's great.
Of course.
Shitty damage, but
Yeah, unfortunately,
35.
40. Oh my god! You know what? Yes, 45. But I can't let this go like this. So you hit him, where you smash him. As he's flying up, you just go with your hammer down, and you squash him on the ground, and he's no more.
Well, that would also be a really heavy concentration check, even if he survived.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, I might
so
swat him. Concentration check.
Strad will generate 20 points, and then he will proceed to try and murder this assassin in front of him with his sword. It's 3 attacks, right? No, 2 attacks. Tuk. Oh god, really, man. Okay, well, at least he hits once.
We'll give him a +3 sword and he still sucks.
Yeah, look at that. But it's
Well, I
just-
mean, that's what he has to do to live,
he has
to be
plus
honest.
12. Yeah, he has plus 12 to hit. Okay, and then he will move aside. Talin.
I'll move in and slash at this guy.
Go for it.
Um,
That's a hit, and you slash at him. You see his soul getting sucked inside of a black razor, and you get 59 temporary hit point.
okay, that's not too bad.
Not too shabby.
Yeah, and yeah, I'll move a little bit further so I can see the assassins.
Right. Alexander.
Well, let's finish off this assassin. 2 gambled shots. 22 and 15.
15 is a miss.
Alright. He takes 18 plus sneak attack plus 13.
Still up.
That's it.
That's it. Brock.
I'll give the bonus action help to Brock.
Yep.
Oh, did you say you're helping me?
Yep, bonus action help.
Oh, nice. So this is with advantage. In which case, I'm going to use my booming titan. Well, there. Does he survive that?
Let me see. That's this. The one to the south, man. He's
Yeah.
untouched. So
Okay. And then
It will
the
take a
spiritual
while.
weapon as well. So that's
29 plus 12 plus 12. So 53 damage. Yep. Okay, nice. Yinkan.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly out of the staircase,
Mm-hmm.
and let's see. I can target this one, right? Underneath
Yeah, sure.
Brock?
From between Brock flaps.
Sure. Burn, baby, burn.
oh, watch the danglers.
28 is that hit, so that's 13 points of damage.
That shitty roll.
Yeah, a bit. Okay, these assassins, well, yeah, you know, I mean, at least they will die like they always lived, I guess. So one of them will go on Brock.
Oh, you think you're gonna survive another hit like that?
You won't. So that's saving throw against
One hit.
Constitution. Yeah, only one hit.
Alright, Constitution. Ooh! Half. Then.
Okay,
12,
so-
so 16.
What do you say?
16 damage.
So that's 4 and 12, yeah, 16 damage. And one will go on Strad. So you will hit him once. Strad will make his saving throw. Took. Really, man? Okay. That's minus 38.
Strad is
Well,
the most underwhelming ally we've ever had.
Zadas, at least he's tanking for you, okay? Okay.
Yeah.
Zadas will say, hey, sorry, darling, I need to go.
Yeah, you can pass.
Thanks.
You shall not pass.
They will go there, smack this guy on the face, kill him. So I moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Get on the table.
God I can't get it there. You do that for me, Strahd. So Strahd will go there.
Can't you be in the same square as a creature 2 sizes bigger than you?
No.
Oh.
No, I don't think so. Whatever. I mean, but let's have Strahd have a moment also for himself, and yeah, he killed the guy.
There we
Okay.
go.
I will use my soul cage to suck up one of those drow souls.
All right. You get the souls of the dark elves.
Heads up, I have to let the dogs out, so I'll be popping in and out randomly.
What
Well,
will you do?
I'm letting the dogs out because my mom had some spinal injections, so I have to manage that while I'm doing this session. So, I'll be popping out randomly, but I'll be here.
Out. Okay. Sorry. No.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Unless you guys
now
have-
we know who actually did that. Let
What
the
you
dog
do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we look
There
in
you
these
go.
books of souls real quick and see if there's anything here of immediate use?
Well, very quick, as in like 20 minutes. I mean, it's a big library.
Well, let's take at least the books that he pointed out
Yeah,
of
the
our
Shazer and our
Yeah.
companions.
acquaintances.
Okay, yeah. For example, if you go and look at that part, he probably put the books aside, like he wanted to pick them when you arrived. It's not a coincidence that he just picked the book of Shisa, the book of Andril, the book of Muada, and all.
Probably.
So he was awaiting that to goad you, let's say. And yeah, you find other books related to the souls of other people, and you actually find out that many others are dead. That you did. I mean, their souls have been taken. For example, what is it? Olbis, Mercy, Ella. They all one at a time have been taken by the Sicari of Shadowstrom.
So, do we think their souls are being destroyed then, or they've just been captured?
Well, this you're not sure. He just told you that when these souls get into the pool, they leave a memory here. I would say,
Maybe we can lure the souls out of the pool with these books.
yeah, actually, especially Tarling had this idea that judging by what happened to Shisa, there is a possibility that memories are like separated from the soul and they take on an identity of their own, same as it happened to Shisa in Tartarus. Maybe.
All right, well, grab the books of those important that you know.
We can free
And
the
let's go.
souls. We can resurrect them. It's not been that long. We've got the change.
Maybe.
Well, you're the one who knows resurrection magic. I prefer other uses for souls, but let's try with what's possible. Sure.
Yeah. Should we leave someone behind here to collect any names that sound important? Seem important while the rest of us go fight?
I
don't
don't
think we
think
can
so. We
dally.
can always have a look later on when we had back down from fighting the dragon.
Look, I'm going to point out a trend that I've seen ever since we've been adventuring. Every time we complete something like murder the big bad that we're after, this instance, Urishtar, there's always been a portal. Something has happened that pulls us away as quickly
well,
as possible.
those were portals of Shadow Throne, and well, we're no longer really working for him.
We're
so-
also about to murder Shadow Throne's pet, so we may not have time after we get him down. That's
Sure,
my
but-
concern.
Yeah, but what are you gonna look for? I mean, if you leave someone behind to just look randomly, I mean, what would we gain?
Possibly a powerful ally.
We need to go, mate.
just an
we
idea.
just need to go. I'm with you. We had the time, but that dragon, we can't let it get back up.
No. My suggestion was going to be Strahd stays here and collects the books of important people he knows, because he's been around for a long time. No offense, mate. I'm not saying you're an old man.
I completely understand what you are saying, Alex. I take no offense.
That was my idea. That could be a way that could be helpful. If you think that we can pull these memories into something like Shisa, it's an idea.
Maybe there is some knowledge to be gained in this library, and we must consider the fact that you might reach the top of the tower and die. Maybe if I find something, I can still take it with me back to my home and continue the fight once
Sounds
you are
good.
gone.
Something to think about. No offense, Strahd, but I think you're a little out of your league on this one.
I will ignore what you have just said.
I think it's more that you're drained a lot more outside of Barovia than you expected, is all I'm getting at.
Still,
buddy.
you keep hammering on that nail. I would stop if I were.
You know me, mate.
I do.
No, I mean, if Strahd wants to look through the books, that's fine, I guess.
Shall I polymorph you one in order for you to
Be right back.
be able to climb those stairs?
Yeah, do it. But yeah, do it.
Maybe this time something that your friends can easily drop to the ground.
Yeah, make me into a.
Because I will not be there to know when you need to be brought back.
Do me into a frog.
A frog then, very well. He does you into a frog, and then he tells one of you, just step on him when you want him to come back.
or toss me into the air.
Literally, or toss me
Literally
against
just a
the ground.
10-foot drop.
Imagine, only is down, splash! And then,
Throw me at the dragon.
yeah.
Actually, we should give him to Zadas and let Zadas throw him against the enemy.
Yeah. Throw me against the dragon.
Zadas goes, I would not dare propose this, but since you say that, yes, let's do it.
Right.
So
Right.
I temporarily go out of owl form and go back. To
All right.
Sina.
Okay, very well. All right, then you climb up the stairs once again. So you go through several other chambers who are not important now for us. You are on a quest set to go and kill that bloody dragon. You go up, you find some holes that maybe there are some kind of cells. Inside these cells, there is even still... no, it's some sort of inquisition hall where they were making like torturing people. You keep going up, and finally you find yourselves at the very top of the tower. You feel around you the necrotic energies spreading. At the same time, you see that this cloud of necrotic energy is... you're basically in the eye of the storm, and so this... these energies are all around you. So basically they start from here and here and here, but they do not touch the top, the center of the tower itself. What is though in the center of the tower itself, you see here and here, two black columns. Two black columns, and in between these two black columns, you see this pool of darkness, this blot of ebony energy that constantly swirls in the center in between these two columns. And you see that above you, there is this dark cloud with the spiraling souls. And here and there, some kind of worm-like creatures, more like snakes with wings, they fly by and they drop a soul inside this well, and they keep doing this all the time. Clearly, you were expected, and so you find more of those warrior Rakshasa waiting for you. You find a couple of creatures that you have met before, some shadow horrors waiting for you, and still wounded from the fight that he has had with you. licking his wounds. Not as dead as you left him, but clearly not at his full power. You see Urishtar. That as you arrive, do you want Zaras to immediately smack you to the ground so you can say something, or do you want me to wait until I throw you at the dragon?
No, I don't want him to throw me at the dragon. I'd rather
Yeah,
do
okay, very well.
Brock.
So basically, yeah, it just like it was like, sorry, pal, and like,
I would.
I want to put you. One moment.
That works for me.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and Urishta looks at all of you once again, and she says, "You just do not know when to stop. You could have survived my wrath, but no, you decided to keep going and come here and face me once again. Here, where I am at my strongest." Do you not
Hey,
understand? Yeah, he looks at you. She looks at you like, no, with rage.
Look,
You come here to save these souls, but these souls will be your very doom.
look, this is your last chance. Your last fight with us didn't go too well. We're just here to fuck with Shadow Throne. If you just want to rebel, I'm cool with that. I don't mind having a big cool dragon help us out in a fight.
She says, my existence is tied to the one of Shadow Throne. There is no betrayal.
I understand. You feel
I
like
am
there's
not-
no way out.
I am not like you.
Free? I know. So shall we cut to the fighting then?
Let that begin then.
At least my last words would be cocky sassiness.
As it should be. As it should be.
Alexander slicks back his hair because he's not wearing his hat from the fall. Go. Tyler, we gotta stop this dance where you keep having one more or one less than me.
Do we? Do we know?
Last fight before he got the advantage on his roll, he had one less than me, and then his reroll put him above me a little bit.
Then we have Zardas, right?
Yeah, I rolled with advantage this time already.
Yeah. Okay, and then we have
Okay.
So I would say, yeah, okay, so like this, like this. Okay. Yinka, you're actually first.
Damn. Oof.
You weren't expecting it.
Yeah, no, and not exactly. I first have to check something. Within range. Okay, so somewhere around here, which is more than 60 feet away from Brock, a sudden flash of light appears as I go, who?
All right, so
these
yeah.
three can make a constitution save.
Yeah, your sunburst. Okay, so we have the Shadow Horror, which I seem to remember, yeah, they didn't like Radiant very much. So they have to make a Constitution save. They do not have magic resistance, so let's see. Oh. They fail, so they suffer 74 points of Radiant energy. They screaming terrible, terrible pain.
As they should.
As they should. And then Urishtar, Constitution. Yeah, he succeeded.
Yeah, she does.
So that's she succeeded. So that's only 15 and 3, 18.
Not
Yeah.
vulnerable.
He's not vulnerable. No.
Okay.
Not yet.
And then I will fly down the stairs again.
Okay. To not be there.
Bye.
Yeah. Okay. I'll put you.
60
Let's say.
feet.
Yeah. Let's say you be here. Then we know that you are distant from us.
Goodbye.
Okay. Talon.
Yes. Actually, one question. We fought these shadow horrors a few times as well.
Yeah.
What creature type were they again?
Aberrations.
Okay. Okay. That's actually interesting. All right. Well, these tigers were immune to spells. I will start by throwing my Eldritch Blast at the dragon.
All right.
Damn. Not too great rolls.
Still, 2 hits. So that's
29 then, I guess, damage.
29. Yeah. And she's not resistant to force, so it's fine. Okay. 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 Instead of using the tail, she will start flying, and she will fly. Yeah, some 60 feet up, more or less here. Yeah. Okay, and then it's Alexander.
I will bonus action haste, my very last haste spell.
Mhm.
So if I lose it, I'm kind of boned here, boys.
Well.
I'm going to just start laying it on top of Uishtar.
Go for it.
I'm gonna gamble them all because, tell you the truth, I'm more hoping for crits than anything else here. So I might as well go all out.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go. 1,
That's a miss.
2,
That's a miss.
3.
That's a hit.
18 radiant damage.
A radiant, you say? Okay.
Yep.
She's not resistant to radiant.
5, 10. I'll end up. Why do I always? No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna stay where I am because my other plan was go close to the legend. I know it's gonna happen. I've already fallen too far in the past 24 hours.
Okay, Zaros understands what's his job. He's here, so he charges forward, and he rages. Yay! And he starts mowing. So, I think that should be enough. Because 15 plus 18 plus 13 plus 18 plus half their hit points. Yeah, so one guy's dead. And then he goes on the second guy. Not murdering him, but you can make him a bonus attack. And it's another 18 damage. Okay, very well. Okay, Brock.
All right. 2 questions.
Yes.
First one is, does Brock think this Well of Souls can be... Like, he's a master of the forge and construction and that sort of thing. Does he think he can damage the Well of Souls and destroy it?
You think that in order to damage it, you need to damage the columns?
Yes. Okay, great.
Yes.
My second question is, can I put a dawn spell, please?
Sure. 40 foot, 30 foot radius. That would be, I think, the whole tower, right? Let me see. The tower is exactly 30 feet.
So obviously,
so
I just want to affect the bottom 3 ones because I know that the other guys aren't going to be affected by it.
It would be the whole thing.
Huh?
Yeah, but it's not going to hurt these guys, right? Because they're immune to spells.
Wait then.
Well, it doesn't hurt to get them, I guess, but
Like this. Yeah, of course, Fausto.
well, the other thing is, you said the dragon was up at 60 feet, so I'd rather hit the dragon. What height are these guys up?
Well, the spell is a cylinder, and it's
but
it's a
only
40
it's only
foot
40
high,
foot
so
high.
it won't take the dragon anyhow. Yeah.
What I'm saying is, I'd rather hit the dragon.
Yeah, but you can't, because the thing has to be on the ground, and it's 40 feet high.
It has to be on the ground?
Yeah, what says it has to be on the? It says a location you specify in range.
Shines down on a location you specify in range. I mean, do you really not want it to be on the ground? Because at one point, then the dragon will be below it, and you will not hit him anymore.
Okay, sure. I will. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yes. All right. Yeah, we'll make it on the ground. I see what you're saying. Yep.
Yeah.
He has
Yeah.
to come into the cylinder.
Yeah. Okay, but when it appears, when the cylinder appears, they already have to make a saving throw. So we will already make the saving throw for these shadow horrors, which is a Constitution save. Okay, they will succeed, but they will take half, which means they will take 4.
Yeah.
Now, why is there 2 rolls? You have a number there, and you have a number
Yeah,
below.
just take the one that's down the
Yeah.
bottom. It's just the descriptions being added with the dice in it.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. So they will take anyhow 27 damage. Because they failed, but they succeeded, but they still take double damage. So minus 27 and minus 27. Okay. And this stays there, or is it like a...
Yeah, it stays there.
It stays there?
Let
Right,
me,
yeah, that's nice. Okay.
Let
Yeah,
me
that's good.
double check. The
Yeah.
duration is up to 1 minute concentration.
Fantastic. Okay.
Does that affect us? I assume it doesn't.
Each creature. Oh, yeah,
well, that-
actually, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to place it, so it's not hurting us.
Okay, then if you want, you can put it up, but then it will take only the dragon.
Well,
Nobody else.
I think the better thing is to make it on the edge. So
Or yeah, like, wait, let me grab it. Like,
a little bit more, so it covers like this side as well. So there's a clear sunlight spire.
like that,
Yeah.
or more, like this alphabet, like that,
Sure.
like that.
Oh.
Okay, very well. Okay, yeah, that guy will also suffer it. It's fine.
He's not immune to it?
He's not
Could
the
only try.
unrobed one. He's only immune to lower level spells. So, 27. So
Ooh,
he is
full
dead.
damage.
Yep. Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
That's good to know.
All right.
Oh.
So you did that thing.
That's it.
That's it.
Then
Okay,
I'm just gonna get
so
the
the
weapon
dragon-
ready.
light on
Dragon
our
is still
side.
60 feet up, so he cannot use his wing, and he will actually fly. No, I will stay there. That's fine. Okay. So the Shadow Horror. A creature must also make a save when it ends its turn there. So okay, they will probably not end their turn there because poor guys. So they will start moving away. They can move 40 feet. So they could reach up till there. Okay, so what they will do is one of them will go here, and the other one will go here. So one will go on Zadas, and he will attack him with 1 bite and 2 claws. With advantage, of course. Bite, claw, and claw. So the 2 claws, they hit him, and that's 28, so 14 slashing damage. And the target must succeed on a DC 16
immune
saving
to
throw or
frighten.
be frightened.
We're immune.
Can I be frightened?
No, we're immune.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
immune, right? Because we
Yeah,
have a
because
6.
Yes.
Just the face.
The other one is
On
on
the face.
Brock. Bite, claw, and claw.
What?
Only
Yeah.
1 claw with a 25. That will be 14 points of damage.
Yep.
And I don't know if you can fail a DC 10 Constitution save.
can't be frightened anyway.
I can.
No, for the
Wisdom.
concentration of the dawn.
Oh, concentration.
Oh, right. It's possible.
Then roll for it.
I only got a +3.
Yeah.
Ah. Hang on. How many luck points do I have? I have 2. I'll spend a luck point.
You spend luck point. Go for it.
Yes.
All right. Okay, and then we have Urishtar. Then this is his real turn, her real turn.
It's
So of
not
course she will open this fight by flying above your lighty thing, and the range of her breath is 90 foot. So basically, okay, Yinkan is safe, but she will take. Yeah, she could probably take every one of you by shooting from up to down.
Even her allies. Huh.
Well, you know, I mean, it's a cone. I can do it. Let me see.
I think
You
the only one that won't.
you really want me to draw this cone? Wait. Yeah, sure.
I think it'd be reasonable to say that Zardes is the only one she can't hit with it.
I can do. Yeah, you know, she will take every one, including this guy here, including
Fair
this
enough.
guy. So from Brock to this guy here. Huh? Like
You fuck nerd.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy is fucked.
We're all
Yeah.
fucked.
Wait a second, necrotic, right? Let me see. No, they are definitely not immune to it. So this guy will go because there is no way he can.
Nerd.
Okay. And then for all of you, we said it's this shadow breath. Yes. So you can make me. Boop. You can make me a dexterity save 24. I think some of you can just not save, right? Yeah.
I failed.
Alexander doesn't.
I take no damage.
So Alexander takes no damage. And for the others, okay, let's roll it for the. For the fun
Evasion,
of it.
baby.
Took.
Is it
So you suffer
71?
65 points of damage.
65.
Necrotic. I don't know if you resist necrotic, but that's 65 for all the others. And
wait,
yeah,
wait.
Brock, I don't think you can save from that.
Nope. I took it all.
Yeah, no, I mean
Dead?
also your Constitution save.
No.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gone.
Right, and then she will fly a bit to this side. I told you that is coming.
Yeah, for you.
That was a cute trick. You got anything better?
Sick him, Talon.
That's what
Barely
your mom
scarred.
said yesterday.
Okay, then we have these Rakshasa things. Well, they will try. I mean, one will go on Tarlin and one will go on Brock. The one on Tarlin took with disadvantage, right? So
Yes, but when the first attack is about to hit,
yeah.
I do
Ah, yeah.
bend space.
Okay. So you exchange place with this aberration guy.
Yes, and that aberration is hit.
Yeah. Okay. Tum.
Oh.
Okay. So the aberration then is hit with a crit. No. Why the crit? So with the 15.
Yeah, with the
The
15.
15 is actually a hit, and that's 10 points of damage, which is not enough to kill it, but okay. I understand. Okay. And I would say he keeps unleashing damage on it, so that's it. But I mean, it misses 2 times. And then the other one on Brock. And that's... Hoop. Took. Wow. Okay, well, they did their thing.
Pling,
Okay,
pling, pling.
when this happens, you see that one of the snake-like winged things that keep dropping souls inside the pool drops a soul inside the pool. And what happens is, since you are there fighting, this soul will affect either one of you or Urishtar. So there is 5 of you, and then there is Urishtar. From 1 to 5, it will affect you. 6 to 10, it will affect Urishtar. Okay, so it affects Urishtar. And basically you see that she seems a bit bolstered by this soul that just went on her.
God damn it.
Yes. And the second thing that happens, you see that fighting here on the top of the tower seems to be affecting also the pool. As you see that it starts to grow
Oh, fun.
with all these souls swirling into it. And Brock, you are so near, you start to feel the necrotic pool of the pool next to your skin. Yinka.
Okay, so I'm 60 feet down.
Yes.
Do I see this?
You do.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, well, it's kind of should be a stair-like thing. If you go a bit up, you will see it.
Okay. So I fly a bit up and I flap my wings forward and a beam of pure sunlight.
Okay, Constitution 19. It fails and it dies.
And I go back down again. As a luminous glow comes from the from the staircase.
That is laser beams coming out of that staircase. Damn. All right, Tallinn.
These Rakshasa weren't injured yet.
Not
right?
yet, no.
Yeah, then it's not worth it.
This one's chained though.
And I will keep shooting at Urishtar.
All right. That's it. That's a hit. That's a hit. And that's a hit. I think I know who I will eat next. That's 49 points. Ouch. Is that, she was already quite wounded by your previous fight. Now this is hurting much more. She starts to look at you, and instead of using her tail, she will fly here, and she will be, let me tell you. No, she will still be 60 feet up, but at the ready. Alexander.
All right. Alexander will move towards her. 15, 30. My speed is doubled so that I am directly below her.
Yep.
Trying to at least draw some aggro. And I'm going to shoot her 3 times.
Go for it.
She's 60 feet up still?
60 feet up, yeah.
Okay, so I can't use that. All right. Gamble. Yes.
Nope.
Miss.
Nope. Miss.
I will. I've got something in my back pocket. Where is it? Yo, do I not have it anymore? Oh no. I've got nothing.
All right, Zaras will throw himself at that guy. Whoa. Whoa. So he will kill him with a second blow for sure. Then he will move here and not kill this guy, but still wound him. Okay. All right, Brock.
So, do I feel like... Can I squeeze past the Rakshasa?
Sure.
Just to sort of get to
You can.
here?
Yeah. Yeah, you can.
And I'm actually going to create a 4th level spiritual weapon.
Yep.
Let's see, where is my spiritual weapon? I'll do that on the Rakshasa.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see, spiritual weapon and 4th level. So that's a 28 for 10 damage.
All right.
And then Brock. Now, bearing in mind that Titan Worm was actually made of adamantine.
Yes.
which normally does double. Is it crit or double damage to objects?
It ignores the resistance
Okay.
of the. Yeah.
All right. In which case, he is going to throw a booming Titan strike into the actual pillar here.
All right. So you hit him for sure, and that's 42 points of damage. Okay, you think that you have gone exactly half through to destroy this column.
Yep. All right, that's my turn.
All right. Okay. So what Ishtar will do? Let's see if his breath is recharged. It is. So yeah, most definitely he will move himself here, and then with his breath will take everyone, including his minion there, who will die.
Sardis.
And you can all make me. I mean, naturally you can't, right? I mean, the only one that can save. Oh, Alexander. That's nice.
Oh no.
You failed. Okay.
I assume no.
So-
You can't use that luck point for me. Don't worry about it.
So
I can't use it on myself. I can only use it on
we
myself.
say 13d10, right? Okay, so Alexander takes 41, and everybody
I
else.
actually
takes
take less than 41.
I don't know. Yeah.
I have
It's
natural
necrotic, yeah.
resistance, and evasion automatically halves it for me, even
I
on a
have
failure.
resistance as well, so I take 41.
Okay, it's 41 for Tallinn. Alexander, you have resistance, but evasion. It makes you half it. That's what I'm saying, right? Yeah. And then you have resistance. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you get 20 damage basically.
20, yes.
Brock gets 82 and Zadas takes 82. So Zadas would go down, but
Yeah.
he has this.
Oh, I also have to make a Constitution
Nice.
saving throw. Actually, I can't fail a Constitution saving throw.
You can't.
To keep, no, because half of it is 10 damage, which would
Yeah.
be a DC 10. Even on that one, I'd pass
Okay, that's good. All right. Okay.
because I have a +9 in con saves.
So that's it. That's the pool.
This man is so mad he won't even die.
He won't even die. So
Look at
the
this
pool
mad lad.
keeps growing. And Brock, again, you feel it very, very near to you as the souls are getting out of control. And actually, the fact that you are destroying the column, it's getting it go even more out of control. Yinka. And then the bird passes by and he drops a soul. And this time falls on one of you. 5 is actually Zadas. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So he gets one of these souls.
What happened?
Basically, when you get a soul, it works as a luck point. You can use it to reroll. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yinka.
Damn.
Okay, I will, of course, rise from the staircase again.
Hey.
And let's give Zadas a nice, let's see, 10d6.
The third coming of Yinkin.
40 hit points and 10 temporary hit points.
Hey, thank you, buddy.
And that is my bonus action. And as my action, I'm
Look how
gonna use
little that
the
is.
I'm gonna use the sunbeam on this pillar. Actually,
All right, go for it. It's armor class 8. And actually, it's a saving throw, right?
yeah, it's a Constitution save.
Yeah.
I don't know if it
can't.
casts Constitution.
No, it can't make it. But it's 31, 42 and 31. It's 73. It's there is 7 stones left on that thing before it explodes.
Oh, explodes. I'll go
Ah.
back down again.
There he goes.
David.
Yes.
Get the
I will
dragon.
use a first a bonus action to draw some healing out of my soul cage.
Uh-huh.
That's 12 points healed.
Alright.
And then when I reach for Black Razor with that soul pool growing, does it react in any way?
So are you going near to the pool and touch?
Yeah,
You see
I'll
that- yeah.
go near the pool and stab Black Razor into not that pillar, but really into the pool of souls.
Into the pool of souls, right? Okay, so you see that several of the souls that are there in the pool, they start to get sucked by Black Razor, and Black Razor is like, yes, feed me, and several of these souls are gone. Roll me a d100.
No.
I'd like to imagine that the first soul that gets devoured is Shisha's. It just like pinpoints that one.
So basically, you are. It's like in some souls, you don't think that you have sucked any soul that you know. Right now. You see, Black Razor is very interested in getting stuck into this pool of souls as she's feeding on these souls and destroy them. And then you see Richter go like, no, those souls are not yours.
Too late.
Was that your action though? Because I don't know how the hell we're gonna survive another round of this bloody.
Well, yeah. I mean, though I would say that even though it was a small soul, so you get those 6 hit points of temporary point.
Okay.
That you rolled on the d100.
A small
Alright.
soul.
Yeah, a little more
Some,
soul.
a commoner or something.
Probably, yeah.
Poor Dave. We warned him about
Alexander.
going out at night. Oh, don't worry about it, big girl.
So
Look,
at least try this before the well got destroyed.
Get the pillars on us.
Alexander's gonna try to continue his good skill of pissing something off enough to try to eat him. So he's just gonna step up and he's gonna unleash 3 more arrows.
All right.
And all the while he's just gonna be like, calm down, big girl. In a little while it won't be your problem. You can still run.
Yeah, she can. Okay, that's miss. That's a miss, and that's a miss.
Fuck.
Okay, that's not bad.
I need to stop gambling.
Okay, Zadas is like a pillar.
Get the other one.
The other one? Okay. So he goes very near to this thing. He will have to attack it, so he will go in. When he actually touches this area, he suffers 20 points of necrotic damage. So that's 10 temporary and 10 from his hit points. And he has to make a constitution saving, so 20, or his damage cannot be healed. So his total hit points are 10 less. Okay. All right. That said, he will attack this thing. Pop. That's yeah, a lot of damage, and it's a crit, so he can attack again. And it's okay. So he does to this thing 18 plus 19 plus 8 plus 18 plus 14 plus 4 plus 18. He does, okay, so in one round, he manages to completely annihilate this this pillar, and you see that a lot of these souls, they just lose control, and the thing expands a bit more on this side. So basically, what happens is, and Zara's like covered by these necrotic guys. Whoa! Okay, you already suffered damage for this round, so he doesn't have to suffer it again. But it's not nice. Okay, Brock.
All right. In which case, I'm gonna move to here.
Mm-hmm.
If I can get in there, I'm gonna swing at this one.
Yeah, if you swing, you still suffer those 20 points of necrotic damage, and you have to make a Constitution save, or you cannot heal those 20 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, I thought that was if I'm in the aura.
If you hit it with a melee weapon also.
Oh, okay, that didn't happen last time.
It didn't? Wasn't it
No.
the spiritual weapon last time?
It was both me and the spiritual weapon.
Ah, no, okay, come on. So from now on, then it's okay.
Okay. All right. So, well, I'll use the spiritual weapon first.
Yeah.
Because I can't get it to the dragon.
Go for it.
Oh wait, no. Sorry, I will not.
You're not.
No, I'll hit it with my main weapon.
Uh-huh.
So
I'm a class 8.
I think I destroyed.
Okay, so you destroyed. So you suffer those 20 points of damage, and then you have to make a Constitution save 20.
Yep. Nope.
Okay, so basically your maximum hit point is 20 less.
Yes.
And then the thing so expands also in that direction. Basically now the pool of souls is completely surrounding this tower. Urishtar is actually screaming. It seems that clearly you've destroyed the thing, but not everything is lost for her if she can fix it fast.
I still have a bonus action.
That's a fact.
And with that bonus action, I'm going to pour a... Where is it? I've got a level 5 I can use. And what is it? Mass Cure Wounds. Let's see, is Zardos just in range?
Mass Healing Ward, you mean?
No?
No,
Mass Cure Wounds.
But that's not a bonus action.
Sphere radius.
Oh, sorry, yeah, Mass Cure Wounds. Hang on a sec. Sorry. You're right. I only have a bonus action. So, where is it? Mass Healing Word. There we go. And that's a 3rd level, but I'm going to upcast it to 5th.
It's still 17, right?
17 for everyone.
Yeah. Okay.
That is
thank you.
now my turn.
All right. So you see that Urishtar, it starts to fly inside the thing, and and you see her like grabbing at the souls all around it to try and contain them. Then her 2 round comes, and unfortunately her breath is back.
But we're spread out.
Yes. What do you say?
But we are spread out.
Yeah, well, I mean, now it's her turn, so she can first fly 80 feet and then breathe. So,
then how can
which
she
is
save
probably
the well?
exactly what she will do. So she will first fly like here, and then she will breathe at all of you. So, Alexander, you make your usual save. You failed.
Man, my luck.
Come on, low roll. Fuck.
41. So I take 20 points of damage again.
You take 20 points of damage again. Zadas
can't
goes
fail.
at 0 again, but he... Though you know what? I don't know. Do you think that when it says a humanoid resistant to 0 hit point dies, would that save Zadas? Let me.
I mean, doesn't
power
his
again.
thing specify that even though he dies?
Yeah, it does say when you drop to 0, you don't die and don't die outright. So since I'm dead, it wouldn't work, I guess, right?
Well, did he die outright from the attack?
Okay, but wait. I mean, at least for Zadas, I think we have another thing because he has also something called. Oh no, that's also the same. It says, "And don't die outright."
I think what's happening here is like his flesh is stripping away, and there's just that soul underneath that's just refusing to leave his body yet. He is becoming one with the ancestors.
All right, but he will have to give away that luck point thing that he got, and let's say
seems fair.
Brock, I think you have the
my
death ward thing.
Death ward just kicked in.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
Not that I'm going to survive my next turn, but...
No, because basically what's happening, then it's the pool, which at this point, it has gone beyond the tower, and you see that all the souls are basically escaping this area. The thing is that everyone now in the area will have to suffer 20 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, I'm down.
You will be down, but luckily it's not the breath of the dragon, so you're not dead. You're just down, let's say. And Zada's still up because he can't go down as long as he's raging. Tanling, you also and Alexander, you also both suffer 20 points of necrotic damage.
10.
Or 10. I mean, you know you. And Yinkum.
Yeah.
You hear the screams of the dragon, crazy, that all the souls are just like dissolving and escaping into the Shadowfell.
Good to hear. So yeah, I go back out of my
Revenge.
hiding hole. Do I see her or it or?
Yeah,
or
she's like 60 feet up here.
Excellent.
Actually, maybe even less, like probably 30 feet because she had to angle the breath. You sunbeam. You sunbeam.
Yeah, I still have it.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, Constitution save. So that's 14 radiant damage.
Laser
Not
beams.
resistant to 14.
I really hope
And I
Talon's
go
just
back
gonna...
down again.
Okay, Talon.
Go on,
Yes.
shoot it.
Okay. Start with Eldritch Blast. Wait. No, I don't start with Eldritch Blast. I first start with my bonus action to use another soul charge.
Darling, I think
Yes?
Brock needs help.
I cannot heal someone else.
We have potions, remember.
We're all good for now. Shoot the fucking dragon, bro. As he's dying.
Bringing it out of
The
consciousness.
first roll I entered was wrong. Okay. Sure. I'll shoot the dragon. Pew. I do have. Wait, does a 22 hit?
Just enough.
Okay. Yeah, because I also remembered that I have Elven Accuracy.
Okay.
You do.
Right now, after all this time. Well, there you go. Roll it again now.
So since I have advantage in Elven Accuracy, I can re-roll.
That's good. The last one.
The last one.
Okay, so they're all hits.
Yeah.
So what do we have? 6 plus 10 plus 15 plus 7. 38. Okay. That was Tarlin, right?
Damn it!
The thing flies actually to you. You destroyed my pool. And she's now like on the ground next to you, ready to attack you finally with her actions.
I'd rather claim it as well.
Alexander.
Alexander will run up her back to her head. Starts pulling arrows, and he's just gonna start point blanking her in the top of the head.
Legolas her. Okay, very well.
Yeah.
Okay, roll me an acrobatics check.
All right.
If you do at least 22, you will have advantage. Okay, very well. So you will have advantage because you are on her back.
To one attack or all?
To all of them.
All right. Well, I said I need to stop gambling,
Stop
but as a
it.
gambling man,
Do one gambling, one not.
Go for it, man.
all right, I will do 2 gambling, 1 not.
Just go, man.
Gamble.
Fail.
Gamble.
Hit.
Tarlin is next to her.
That's true. So 33. Yep.
And non-gamble.
Okay. 10.
We're fucked. We're
Ah.
fucked.
Come on, you already know how this is gonna end, girl. Revenge is a fool's game. Give up. I'm just gonna keep taunting her. Because that's all I'm good for.
Okay, yeah, you keep taunting her, and she trashes about as you're there. Zadas goes to her. Was I dead? I don't know. It's
Damn, no
hits,
crit.
and I don't have. Yeah, there's no crit. Actually, that's also less damage because the second one is without the radiant. She does not go down. Brock, that's a
Well, yeah. What are the chances this will be a natural 20?
Hey,
5%.
at least
it
you
is
don't auto fail for
5%.
being in the pool.
Let's see. Death save. Alright. Can
Okay,
I
still.
spend that last luck point?
Sure.
Yeah, there's just a 5% chance it's not going to work out. But, oh.
Okay, well, at least. I mean. Okay, then she can beat her wings. So she will beat her wings, so everybody around her has to make a dexterity 25 save. So clearly Zalas cannot save, but it doesn't matter. He will take an automatic death save. Oh, no, wait, I think I already have like 3 death saves failed, which is still fine because he cannot die until he's raging.
I failed.
You failed, so you get 17 points of damage, and you're not prone.
At least you're not knocked off the edge this time.
Talon also, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, that's not fall damage, is it?
Yeah, I fail automatically on this.
Yeah.
DC.
So 17 points of damage, and then
Just halved.
she will fly up. She can fly up 40 feet. But anyhow, let's see what will happen now. She does not regenerate a thing. Okay, so basically what she will do is she will come down and start eating you guys. I would say, okay, she doesn't know that Zadas cannot die, so she will try, it will be included in the count. So 1, 2, 3, Zadas, Alexander, Talin. She will start with Zadas, snack, hits, but still doesn't matter. Then she will go on the second guy. It's against Zadas. Why won't you die? I don't know why I don't have the claws. Scar to shit. And Zadas there getting ripped apart, but still. And third,
But he's a demigod.
is Talin. Talin, it's with advantage because you're prone, but disadvantage because you're foresight, right?
So that evens out. Yeah.
21, 15 points of damage. Yeah, I'm rolling tail, but it should be the claw. The pool is gone, so we don't need it anymore. And she's on the ground then. Incan.
Okay, I will fly out of the staircase again. And
Go for
give
it.
18 hit points plus 5 temporary hit points to Zadas.
To Zadas? Okay. So his saves go back to 0. Hey!
Yes, exactly. And then, because she is standing there so beautiful, she can make me another Constitution save.
273, right? So that's 14.
Is it enough?
So Incan, how do you want to do this?
Okay,
That's exactly 273.
okay. So you see me flying out as a radiant owl
Yes.
and waving some kind of balm towards Zadas, and a flash of light pierces Rishki, whatever,
Arishta.
right through the chest.
You laser beam her right to the
I
chest.
laser beam her through the chest.
She looks at all the souls that are dispersing. At the same time, like, your radiant light kind of also goes and touch a few of those souls. The illusion of the light almost makes it so as if they are smiling. And then Richter has been laser beamed. She put her claws to the place where you have hit her. She looks at you. This cannot breathe. Then she explodes in this fountain of light. And Urishtar, the shadow dragon, is gone, together with the pool of soul itself. The dying scream of Urishtar mixes up with a scream that basically is going through the whole of the Shadowfell, as you hear this chorus of male and female voices going like, "You have gone too far, too far." And you see the sky becomes Shadowthrone, the sky of the Shadowfell. And as you know, like Zara stands up and slowly goes to like Brock to see how he is, and you look at the sky, this ominous wave of sadness washes over the Shadowfell, and have you pissed Shadowthrone enough? Is it time that he smacks you down with the glove of his full divinity? Will you survive that? Or, you're gonna stab yourself off. Tails from the Yawning portal, and then you come by, all of you. And you get an epic boon.
Yay, but I'm unconscious.
And this is also where we are going to stop tonight. This is it. One session left, maybe two maximum. We will see. We are approaching the end of this.
As soon as I'm conscious, word of recall.
Do not. Yeah, you can still put people unconscious at level 20 if you can regenerate your breath weapon every single round. So I'll see everybody here again, same hour, same day, next week on Monday. Thank you, everyone. Good night to everyone. And is it Monday yet?
Bye, guys.
Bye.